This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
The discretionary quota blame game begins even after its ban. Karunanidhi says Subramanian Swamy is only twisting facts with his recent remarks.
Subramanian Swamy அவர்கள் விஷமத்தனமாக இந்த செய்தியை திரித்து வெளியிட்டிருப்பது உள்ளபடியே வருந்தத்தக்கது.
5 days are not enough to grill A. Raja. The CBI gets a 2-day extension of the former telecom minister's custody.
Kapil Sibal just gives these half-truths out as if he is not the advocate even of this government. He is the advocate of Raja.
A top banker's chart remains shocked. Morning joggers of West Tambaram. Police still to ascertain how it got there and if it was a murder. But the Neelangarai murder case has seen a breakthrough. A BBA student has been identified as the culprit. Manhunt is on. And for every true blue fan of the Men in Blue, the merchandise have hit the stores. Take home your stumpy favorite. Hello and welcome to the news tonight with me, Evelyn Matthew. A look at the national headlines before we move into all of that in detail. We have not given spectrum to Antrix or Devas. The space organization ISRO clarifies after reports of a huge loss in the deal. It could be back to business in Parliament. The government and the opposition agree. The JPC seems likely. Mayawati's security officer cleans her shoes as she's continuing to talk to officials. It's not an issue, says the PSP. And India's speedster S. Srishant is chosen to replace Praveen Kumar in the World Cup squad. Well, discretion is very much under the limelight in our political stage these days, a day after Janata Party chief Subramanian Swamy petitioned the governor seeking sanction to prosecute M. Karunanidhi. The chief minister responded in the assembly on the discretionary quota today.
Oh well, I was only following in the footsteps of other regimes, seemed to be the essence of Chief Minister Karunanidhi's statement in the assembly today. Criticized for the allotments under the government discretionary quota, the Chief Minister silenced the main opposition AIADMK also in the process.
முதலில் இதை தொடங்கிய போது 10% மனைகளுக்கு மாறாக 96 ஆண்டுகளில் நடைபெற்ற அதிமுக ஆட்சி காலத்தில் 15% வீடுகள் மனைகளை அரசு தனது விருப்புரிமை அடிப்படையை வழங்கலாம் என்று முடிவெடுக்கப்பட்டது. உண்மை இவ்வாறு இருக்க திரு சுப்பிரமணிய சாமி அவர்கள் விஷமத்தனமாக இந்த செய்தியை திரித்து வெளியிட்டிருப்பது உள்ளபடியே வருந்தத்தக்கது, நடவடிக்கைக்கு உரியது.
Subramanian Swamy's petition to the governor may be a sequel to Chief Minister's legal notice to him demanding retraction of Swamy's private complaint in the Delhi High Court linking Karunanidhi to the infamous 2G scam.
He has violated every rule under that and allotted it to his favored few, and this has become very suspicious. It's a corrupt act. It's a violation of Section 11 and 13 of the Prevention Corruption Act. Hence, Mr. Karunanidhi must resign, as also he must be prosecuted.
However, Karunanidhi's statement is unlikely to bring down the curtains on the issue. If anything, the war of words between the DMK chief and Swamy may intensify in the state, which is gearing up for a close contest. With Jayalalitha backing Swamy in the private complaint by Swamy in the Delhi High Court, linking the DMK chief to the 2G scam, it may be a while before the issue settles down. Bureau Report, NDTV Hindu.
Now, Karnataka government's recent act of laying a road and pipelines into the Mettur reservoir led to an adjournment motion in the Tamil Nadu Assembly today. Cutting across party lines, leaders of the AIADMK and the Congress raised this issue in the Assembly. State Minister Ponmudi told the Assembly that the issue is being looked into and an explanation has been sought from the Karnataka government.
தமிழக மக்களை காவிரி நீரின் மூலமாக விவசாயம் பெறுகின்ற 9 மாவட்ட மக்களையும் காவிரி படுகையிலிருந்து காவிரி ஆற்றிலிருந்து குடிநீர் பெறுகின்ற கிட்டத்தட்ட 15-18 மாவட்டங்களின் மக்களையும் மிகப்பெரிய வருத்தத்தில் ஆழ்த்தியிருக்கின்ற தகவலை இந்த சபையினுடைய கவனத்திற்கு கொண்டு வந்து இந்த அரசு கர்நாடக அரசு எடுத்திருக்கின்ற நடவடிக்கைக்கு தடுத்து நிறுத்துவதற்கு என்ன நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது என்ற தகவலை மாண்புமிகு சட்டப்பேரவைத் தலைவர் மூலமாக இந்த சபையினுடைய கவனத்தை ஈர்த்து அமர்கின்றேன்.
நீர்வள ஆதாரத்துறை பொறியாளர்கள் மீண்டும் தல ஆய்வு மேற்கொண்டு உடன் விவரங்களை அளிக்கவும் அறிவுறுத்தப்பட்டுள்ளது. இந்த பிரச்சனையில் தமிழ்நாட்டின் உரிமையை விட்டுக் கொடுக்காமலும் தமிழக விவசாயிகளின் நலனை பாதுகாத்திடவும் இவ்வரசு முனைந்து செயல்பட்டு வருகிறது. குறிப்பாக குடிநீருக்காக தண்ணீர் அளிக்கின்ற உரிமையை காவிரி நடுவர் மன்றம் அளித்திருக்கிறது. அந்த அடிப்படையிலே தான் அவர்களுடைய எல்லையில் இருந்துதான் அவர்கள் குடிநீருக்கான அந்த மாதேஸ்வரம் பகுதிக்கான குடிநீரை எடுத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறோம் என்று அவர்கள் சொல்லியிருக்கிறார்கள்.
Well, in the big national story of today, there may be some good news for the government on the horizon. The all-party meet called by Pranab Mukherjee to find out a way out of the parliament deadlock ended with signs of a thaw. Both the government and the opposition agreed that the House must run at all costs, with signs that the government may concede on the JPC demand. The government now appears to be giving in because the critical budget session is coming up, but the government cannot announce a JPC outside Parliament as it would violate rules. Meanwhile, the CBI today got a 2-day extension of former Telecom Minister A. Raja's custody. The CBI had earlier asked a Delhi court for a 4-day extension. Raja has already spent 5 days in the custody of the CBI. The former minister was arrested on the 2nd of February by the CBI in connection with the 2G spectrum scam. Also arrested with him were 2 men who worked closely when he was the telecom minister, former telecom secretary Siddharth Behura and R.K. Chandolia, who was once Raja's personal secretary. So while many revelations and claims have been coming up in the 2G scam almost every single day, the telecom minister in the NDA regime, Arun Shourie, has slammed Kapil Sibal and the Justice Patil report on the 2G scam, saying that Sibal is fabricating the whole case only to protect A. Raja.
Kapil Sibal just gives these half-truths out as if he is not the advocate even of this government. He is the advocate of Raja. And with every press conference that he holds to protect Raja, he implicates the Prime Minister. You are not seeing that. In the first press conference, what did he say? He let it out. No, Raja kept the Prime Minister fully informed. In this one, what has he said? That every decision taken by every predecessor of his, and that includes not only me and Pramod Mahajan or whatever, it includes Maran and Raja, that these were wrong. If in that case, forget Vajpayee, what was Manmohan Singh doing for 6.5 years when this loot was going on? That's the question, natural question, and it arises only from Kapil Sibal's advocacy.
Well, moving to the news spectrum scam and the deal which has really got the government in fresh controversy. ISRO has said today that it had recommended last year that a deal with a private firm called Devas should be scrapped, a process which is still on. ISRO's chief, Dr. K. Radhakrishnan, has denied that any spectrum was actually allocated.
Was the Prime Minister aware of what was really happening with this contract, sir?
See, the contract is finalized by the Antrix board, and that stops there. I took up the matter to the Space Commission, and subsequently I required decisions from the government, for which I have approached the Prime Minister, who is our minister, recently, after the consultative process that I had to go through within the government. And that is how the Prime Minister's office, they conveyed today that this process is on.
This is the news tonight. Up ahead on the bulletin, a BBA student in the city is tracked down for a murder by the beach. We'll bring you more from that crime story